Okay, y'all. I thought we'd do a little Gen X nostalgia today, and I was thinking the other day about where do kids go now to play, like when they're preteens and stuff, or when they become teenagers. Where do they go hang out? Because I remember we had some crazy hangout spots. Now, I'm going to give you a list of places that we used to hang out. Well, that kids used to hang out. I'm not saying I did. I'm not saying I didn't. But these are some places that I remember that people used to hang out at, like the old barn down the block that was left over from a farm that was probably in my neighborhood in the 30s and 40s that got built up around. The old barn was there. Yeah, I did hang out there. So, okay, that one I definitely did. But like a vacant lot where the house burnt down recently, or any city park, especially and even after dark. Any cemetery we would hang out at. A random cornfield if you happen to live in the Midwest like I did. I grew up, my hometown was on the Mississippi River, and we used to go down to this riverfront beach sometimes, again, even at night. The playground at your old grade school as a teenager, sometimes we would go to that playground. Junkyard if the gate lock was broken. The levee or spillway would be a great place to hang out. The parking lot of the Kmart, the parking lot of the Walmart, the parking lot of the Hardee's or the Carl's Jr. or whatever fast food place you used to go to where it was open late. In front of or even behind the Dairy Queen. Sometimes even a little off the track a little bit, like under the train bridge or the large drain pipe. Places that now are considered like homeless encampments. Kids used to hang out there. The dry creek bed behind the nursing home, or the actual creek behind your friend's house, no matter how deep it was. Kind of scary, but it happened. The porch of that vacant house that was probably haunted. Notice I said porch. We didn't go in. At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. The old drive-in theater that closed down a couple years before, when there was a drive-in. Or like even like the abandoned quarry we would sometimes hang out at. I mean, people might sometimes hang out at. Do you guys remember some of these places? Did you hang out there, or did you go there as a kid or a preteen or a teenager, or maybe even later? The 80s were a crazy time, and there were some crazy hangout spots.